Hello everyone and welcome to Liberal Crime Squad. This is a game where you must push your liberal agenda in a world dominated by conservatives. I am the Intergalactic Firefighter and it is an honor and a pleasure to welcome you to my very first Let's Play. And I will give you a moment to read this. I would read it, but it's a lot of stuff and I would like to save my breath for later on in the video. So if you would like to read this, please pause the video now. I will give you a second to do so. Alright, and we are ready to move on. I made a very charismatic character in a character creation, which I did not show you, unfortunately, because it would have taken up most of the video. Not only that, I kind of knew what I was going to go for. I made a very charismatic character, and as you guys will find out about me, I'm a big fan of the Game of Thrones series and the Song of Ice and Fire, so I'm going to name my character, or our code name is going to be Rob Stark. So Rob Stark is in the housing projects in Seattle. So we're going to, unfortunately right now, as you can see, he is the only, just a second, hit the wrong button. He is the only member of the Liberal Crime Squad right now, and he is the leader. So we're going to send him out to pick up our consigliere, and I apologize if I am pronouncing that wrong. Please forgive me. I will probably mispronounce a lot of things, so we're going to send him out to do some recruitment, and we are going to recruit ourselves a lawyer. Just so that if we do get caught doing something, then we can have our legal representation. And I think I should just take a minute to warn you, if you do not like language or something, I do not personally curse myself, but there is some language and some violence in this game. If you do not like that, even in written descriptions, I advise you to turn the video off now and go to something else. I'll give you a minute to do so. Please excuse me. Alright, so we are going to wait a day. Rob Stark asks around for a lawyer. Rob Stark has managed to set up a meeting with Lynette Logsdon. We are going to strike up a conversation about politics. Do you want to hear something disturbing? What? Millions of people are doing jobs most folks don't even want, and saving their families from poverty, but we just try to kick them out. Immigration undermines our economy and culture. Turns away. Unfortunately, they didn't want to join us, so we're going to wait another day. Ask around for a lawyer. Another conservative, unfortunately. We're going to try dropping a pickup line. Will you marry me? Yes. So we have gotten ourselves a date with a lawyer, so we are going to try to convince them to see things our way. This isn't a very good lawyer, unfortunately. Has 10 charisma and 5 persuasion. Actually, they might not be a bad consigliere, or a bad sleeper lawyer at the very least. We're going to spend we're going to spend a week on a cheap vacation. Quite taken with Rob Stark's unique life philosophy. They'll meet again tomorrow. Going to wait another day. Has a date with Winston Critchley. That might actually be a man, but oh well. Spend another week. Quite taken. Meet again tomorrow. Wait a day. Spend $100. Meet again tomorrow. Spend $100. Meet again tomorrow. I wouldn't be spending this money if I didn't have, I wouldn't be spending this money if I actually had legal representation. And what they did here was they actually gave me a map of the Halls of Ultimate Judgment, which is the courthouse. Unfortunately, I'm playing on a very difficult mode, which means conservatism is very heavy. There is no liberalism left in America, and it is our job to try and fix that. But right now we have a map of the courthouse, which may be useful later to us if a member of our group happens to get arrested. So they'll meet again tomorrow. Wait another day. Spend another week on a vacation. Meeting again tomorrow. Vacation. It's $400 on dating out of the 1,000 we started with. Meet again tomorrow. Come on. I think I'm going to pause the video here, guys, and I will be back as soon as something happens. Either we recruit this person or we don't. Alright, we did it. The self-nullifying infatuation of Winston Critchley. What name will you use for this? Oh, I skipped it. I'm sorry, guys. It said something about being an unconditional love slave. So we're going to make this person, no we can't. Actually, we might be able to change them to a female, but we're going to name them Jane Westerling. And they're going to be a sleeper agent at the Halls of Ultimate Judgment. And they will be able to do legal work pro bono for us if someone happens to get arrested who is under our command. So we're going to go back to recruiting. Unfortunately, we did spend like we spent like $450 on this, and that's probably cheaper than I could have hired a lawyer. Let's be perfectly honest. So we're going to go back to recruiting. Yeah, let's hire Q. Let's hire someone who's good at persuasion, who can run the lower operations as well as bring us money. With Rose Cutler, she's 19-year-old female. First Aid 3, Seduction 3, Street Sense 3. She's pretty useful, actually. Strike up a conversation about politics. Do you want to hear something disturbing? What? Industries that stop at nothing to become more profitable are polluting the environment in ways that hurt not only animals but people too. Locks, I don't think we can allow that. After more discussion, Rose Cutler agrees to come by later tonight. Pardon me. We're going to spend $50 on books and props for them to keep afterward. Rose Cutler found Robb Stark's views to be insightful. They'll definitely meet again tomorrow. Oh, nope, didn't want to. Nope. So we're going to spend another $50. It's costing us a lot of money, but I am going to send Robb Stark out to play some street music. We might buy him a guitar later. Spend another $50 on props. Hopefully we can get her to join us. Should be another day, and yep, she is ready to join us. We have a surprisingly good consigliere, or second in command here, I shall call them, since it's easier to say. We're going to offer to let Rose Cutler join the LCS as a full member. Robb Stark offers to let Rose Cutler join the Liberal Crime Squad. Rose Cutler accepts and is eager to get started. She's going to come to the Duval Street housing projects in Seattle as a regular member. So we are going to review assets. We are going to name her Caitlin, I believe. Change code name. Caitlin Stark. Nah, I have a better one. Arya Stark. This will work. And I'm going overboard with the Game of Thrones references, guys. But if you would like to have your name as one of the criminals in this series, please leave a comment below and with a name, or if you want to use your own name, I do reserve the right to refuse or deny someone based on the name. I apologize, guys. I just don't want to get anything offensive in there. So, Arya Stark is wanted for prostitution, unfortunately, but we're going to try to keep her on the down low anyway. We do have a lawyer if she happens to get arrested. We are going to create a new squad. Arya, training. Wait, does she know how to pick locks? That's what I want to know. I need to know if she... Going to see what her skills are. Does she know? No, she does not know how to pick locks, unfortunately. So we are going to send her to school to learn just how to do that. She's going to go to locksmithing classes. Costs $60 a day. Hopefully she will be able to learn how to pick locks before we run out of money. If not, she might have to go back to her old job, which would be a shame. She's about halfway there, so she's going to go back to work in the streets so she can afford to pay for her college tuition, which is, I find that rather ironic, at least. I don't know about you guys. Illegal fundraising, prostitution. Let's go. Alright, she brought in $200. We're going to activate her again and send her back to the University District to learn locksmithing. We'll give it a couple days till we run out of money. Let's see if she's figured it out. She's almost there. She's so close. Activate liberals again. You will work until we have enough money to pay for you to get this. Alright, that should be enough. So we're going to go, not to illegal fundraising, going to go to locksmithing again, and hopefully by the time we run out of money, you have learned everything you need. Yes, she has one security. So right now we're going to assign her to a squad where we can give her training in security. That's something I like her to have, or I would like her to have, so we can train her lockpicking ability. You can't actually use lockpicking until you have a point in it, which I find kind of weird, but oh well, this is going to be our training squad. So we're going to go forth and stop evil at the... Oh, we're already here. That's bad. I was going to use that place for training my security, but we can go here, and we're just going to go around and pick locks. I will show it this time, but I'll probably do the stuff off camera from now on after this. Can't figure the lock out. Unlocks the door. Yeah. See how many points she got for that. 0.22. That's not too bad. Once she gets to the next level, I will bring her out of there, and then I'll try to get her up to about 4. Then we'll start doing some actual liberal stuff. She's up to 1.44, which it is good. She does get experience for these failures, at least. Which it'd be rather annoying if she didn't. I'm not going in these apartments because she doesn't have a weapon, and I don't think she could make it out if she did get caught. Trespassing, I mean. And that's not something that won't happen. Is for someone I've invested so much money in to just get caught. That's the last thing I need right now. Because I don't think she has a heart that she wouldn't rat me out, and no, not in front of people. I need to change that in options, encounter warnings. Can't figure the lockout. Let's see, is she almost up to security? Alright. I apologize if I make any noises like I'm in pain, guys. Unfortunately, I've kind of messed up my wrist recently. That hopefully it'll be better after the next few episodes, because I think I sprained it or something, and I'm really not happy about it. Hopefully it feels better. It's still kind of painful. Keep forgetting the buttons I have to press. Just pick the lock close. Okay, she is maxed out on her lock picking that she can do right now, so we're going to go back down all the way to the ground floor. Okay, so we made it out of there. We're going to review her, just so I can show you. She has... I just about pointed at the screen right there, but you can see here, I hope you can see my mouse where it says she has 2.04 security. I am going to go off camera and get this up to 3, and then we're going to try to earn some juice so that she can increase her skills and hopefully get some recruits, because I want her to be kind of the funnel, so if nobody can kind of rat us out, she'll be the only one who's connected to our main leader guy. So I will be right back in, well, it'll be just a moment for you guys.